The views, comments, and opinions of the following program do not necessarily reflect those of Morris Media Studios, MorrisMediaLive.com, or its affiliates. Listener discretion is advised.
Let me talk to you.
I would never stop, never stop, never stop. Yeah, headed to the top, to the top, to the top. Yeah, sipping soda pop on the block, drop top. Yeah, I would never stop, never stop, never stop. Hey. Yo, never had it all, I knew how to get it. Single parent home, mama showed me how to flip it. Is it a wolf or a sheep? Never made a difference. Until you earn my trust, I'ma keep you at a distance. Nah, I ain't rolling with the crowd, looking at it law. God over everything, put them bands hold. Run them bands back, got some shit paid off. I take no days off, yeah, you messing with a boss. Yo, you know that there will never be another me. I sacrifice so much for me to live a dream. Yeah, put my team on the big and better thing. And this is for the hood, all my kings and my queens. Yeah, I would never stop, never stop, never stop. Yeah, headed to the top, to the top, to the top. Yeah, sipping soda pop on the block, drop top. Yeah, I would never stop, never stop, never stop. Yeah, I will never ever, never ever, ever ever, never ever, ever ever, ever. I will never ever, never ever, ever ever, never ever, ever ever, ever. Yo, I've been in the zone on some tough shit. Weight of the world on my shoulders, that's a heavy lift. I keep it all in, up into my business. Them hard nights, only God got to witness. But I ain't stopping, best believe I'm never giving up. I'm standing over my lineage, I gotta show 'em up. I gotta open up, I gotta sober up. I know this shit is tough, the only way is up. Yo, you know that there will never be another me. I sacrifice so much for me to live a dream. Yeah, put my team on the big and better thing. And this is for the hood, all my kings and my queens. I would never stop, never stop, never stop. Yeah, headed to the top, to the top, to the top. Yeah, sipping soda pop on the block, drop top. Yeah, I would never stop, never stop, never stop. Yeah, I will never ever, never ever, ever ever, never ever, ever ever, ever. I will never ever, never ever, ever ever, never ever, ever ever, ever. Yo, you know that there will never be another me. I sacrifice so much for me to live a dream. Yeah, put my team on the big and better thing. And this is for the hood, all my kings and my queens. I would never stop, never stop, never stop. Yeah, headed to the top, to the top, to the top. Yeah, sipping soda pop on the block, drop top. Yeah, I would never stop, never stop, never stop. Yeah, I will never ever, never ever, ever ever, never ever, ever ever, ever.
Already know, I want to welcome you to the Only Hip Hop Show with the Only Hip Hop Squad. That's how we're going to do it. We're going to bring this Sunday in. We're going to usher it in with the perfect amount of energy. Thank you, LaRon. Thank you, Morris Media, for giving us a home.
Thank you, thank you.
Y'all know who the fuck I am. Sean August Radio Sean. Who's that guy over there? Y'all know him. I don't know what to call you. Kiefer
Smotherland.
Kiefer Smotherland.
Yes.
Smotherland.
I'm not If y'all fucking with his name, let us know in the comments. Kiefer Smotherland. Y'all know the worldwide infamous DJ Kiefer Smotherland. We want to thank him again for blessing us his presence. He been working and DJing since 7 o'clock this morning.
Yeah.
And if y'all follow me, if y'all follow LP, if y'all follow Kiefer, y'all follow the Only Hip Hop Show, y'all know right now it is a perfect opportunity to usher, as my brother Rap Genius would say, that estrogen, that female, that woman power.
Was
so
really
we
good.
Definitely brought some great energy.
Michelle,
if you heard the fucking song that brought in the Only Hip Hop Show, that this is the artist that wrote and rapped that motherfucking track. So Michelle, please say what's up to the family watching.
What's good? Thank you guys for tuning in to the Only Hip Hop Show. Y'all know it's about to be lit, so just get ready. If you tuned in, stay tuned in. Make sure you call 323-293-3375. We want to hear from you. We want to get your feedback, get your questions. It's gonna be a great show, so stay tuned.
LP, you hear her?
You feel me? Be lit like
that. Listen, man, y'all know we hip hop fans to the core. Absolutely. So we got tons of shit to talk about. We got tons of things to chime in. We got a great guest coming in a good 15 minutes for y'all. So we're going to thank y'all one more time for sticking with us. We're going to chop in the break. LP, we got a break chopped up? How you feel?
Hey.
Yeah, we got a break. LP, take us a break. We're going to pay some bills. We coming right back. We rebranding. We coming off brand new. We got the same energy. We got the same love. We got the same address. We got a new phone number. So all we want y'all to do is participate. If you know the Instagram, please interact. We are looking to book guests all throughout the rest of the year. Sunday from 6 to 7 from here on out. New day, new location, new Facebook Live. That's some new shit that we trying on. So again, Gsnaps is on our way. Michelle,
What's
I'm
really
gonna be
good?
blunt. Who are you, bro?
Michelle. My name is Michelle, the artist. I'm a hip hop artist, contemporary rap singer, entrepreneur. I do a lot of different things.
The shit that we just played sounded like Tupac.
Yeah, there will never be another me. Inspiration. I had to throw that in there, like never stop. You feel me?
Have you ever hosted before?
I've never hosted before, so I'm super excited. I hope y'all love it. And I love you guys, so I hope it all, works together. But it's gonna be a good show.
Shout out to hip hop. Shout out to Michelle. Shout out to LaRon. Shout out to Kiefer Smotherland. Is it Smotherland?
Smother. I'm gonna call him Smother.
You gotta get ready. You can't. You gotta You gotta DJ and turn the crowd up. So if you want to just randomly holler and just like, hey.
Yeah, you don't hear the little John drops.
I hear you, but I want to hear
Kiefer. You don't hear all that? You don't hear this?
Okay.
Yo, man, it takes work to do this.
I see that. Look, you put in work.
Dude, listen. Here we are again. I want to definitely shout out a legend. I don't want to kind of tie him into LeBron because I really wasn't appreciating the fact that he was in the studio with this man a day before he played the Golden State Warriors. But shout out to 2 Chainz for releasing what was it? Rap or Go to the League.
Yeah.
That was the name of his new album.
Fire.
Did you heard it?
It's fire.
Talk to me. I heard it, but I'd rather hear you.
What do you think though? Because I thought it was fire. I love the features.
They call me a hater. So
what do you
I'd rather
mean?
hear.
Wait, go ahead. You go first, and then I'm gonna just go ahead and pick off that.
The first 4 records got me.
Okay.
I was like, okay.
The Forgiven was
the producing, the bars,
yes.
everything. And then when it got to that Young Thug record, when he was talking about the high top
Versace, I was feeling that. You weren't feeling that? I was like, you gotta have different type of records on your project, right? And not everything is gonna be like super deep, super, you know what I mean? You gotta have that one track that be like, you know what I mean? Play this in the club, this shit is lit.
I wasn't listening for that. Like
you were. I
he
love
too
it.
old for it. Not too old. I don't want to say too old, but like the first 4 set it off. Like I thought Kanye damn near produced it, and then it went to straight like Metro Boomin. Like
I thought it was a good mix. Personally,
I'm a hater,
like he has his audience. He has older, young. He got to play to all of them. I feel like he did that.
Do you have to play to all of them as an artist? Do you have to play to all audiences, or do you like?
You don't have to, but I feel like why not?
I feel like
it's
that's
your fan base, right?
Thing,
if it's okay, go ahead. Elaborate a little bit.
Do you when you create an album, are you looking to bring them into your world, or are you looking to like?
Well, I want them to get to know me better as an artist and in my art and in my craft. So
it has to be relatable, though.
Of course, it has to be relatable. That's why people listen to your stuff.
Facts.
You feel me? I'm not listening if I ain't relating to it. Like, you're not whack. I just can't relate to you, my brother.
I have the bad habit of calling people trash. I call Blueface trash.
Oh, God. Don't call him trash.
See, that's what I'm saying. I want to have the ability and the power.
You told him to bust it down?
Yeah.
Like, he needs to bust that shit down. Pause. He needs to really stop that shit.
I feel like Blueface is living his best life. Like, they're giving him the green gold. People are supporting him. You can't really knock his hustle. He's honest. He like, look, I ain't been rapping that long. Like, I'm not about to come up here and act like I'm Lil Wayne or Jay-Z. You can't knock his hustle. Everybody listening to that Tatiana. Wow.
But wow. We can't knock it, but wow.
But wow. We can react.
We gotta be able to Keith, talk to me. Can we call Blueface? We all know that he's not on beat.
He's not on beat.
He's not on beat at all.
But Silk the Shot? Okay, never mind.
Honestly, like, I just laugh. I just laugh. Like, I love playing it because it's so funny. Like, I play it and I start laughing. I'm like, I love this song. It's so funny. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. He just started. He's not on beat.
Right.
And it's working. So
it's working.
Power to him, but
there is an audience.
Yeah,
see, I hate that.
People
like, is
love
it working because he's getting money or because he's popular? Is that
it's definitely popularity.
Right? I mean, we consider people successful if they have championships, like Tom Brady, right? If he's making money, he's successful.
Right.
Right? So that's just our measuring stick. I don't necessarily like it.
We have to get a new measuring stick because
I agree.
They're setting the bar lower and lower and lower in the rap. Like, it's getting...
I'm definitely not disagreeing with that, though.
Blueface, thank you for setting the bar so low and giving us a brand new standard.
You wrong. Let that boy live his best life.
Nah,
because
everybody gonna suck
you
his
just
dick 'cause
started
he getting
rapping
money.
3 days ago, brother. Keep growing in your craft and your art. Hopefully you'll, if you want to get real deep in the craft, you get deeper and get, more skilled. But what? Live your best life. Ain't nobody hating.
Listen.
You got an audience who supports you. They playing that Tatiana. You feel me?
Get your model contract on, bro, and do something with these women. Get whatever you're gonna do, but leave hip hop alone, God. We done came too far for a nigga like you to come and give us some shit. But don't be another one, bro. Be a brother one. Hey, LP, talk to me. Nobody can hear you, bro.
Like you far away right now.
You gotta get your shit together.
Is your mic on?
I think that's the feedback right there. That the feedback is.
Are you using Blueface's mic?
Oh.
Stop. But what I have heard is Blueface has an amazing show, and that's how he really hooks in his audience in that fan base. So I've never seen him live. I have definitely witnessed a live show change my fanship. But wow.
I feel you though. I feel you on different levels.
Blueface new mixtape name. Wow. Hey, wow.
You know what?
Post Malone already took that one though.
Oh, it's gone. Okay, never
Post
mind.
Malone is really good though.
Check.
I mean, his tattoos
we can
though.
hear you a little bit now.
The tattoos. I mean, everyone's got their vice because clearly, like when it comes to like where to place tattoos, I think he has some.
Yeah, he's definitely, and that's the key to all artists is like if you're gonna have a role, stick to it. Like Blueface, I don't know if he has a role. I don't really know what his character
he
is.
just kind of finding
Hey,
himself.
y'all can hear me, right?
Yeah,
I can hear you now. What's good?
Man, what the
Yo.
finally,
crazy
bro.
shit, man.
Yes.
What the hell is going on, man? Sorry for the technical difficulties, but just to let y'all know that Gsnaps is on her way.
Blueface
so
saved us.
Hey,
Who the fuck
G-Snap.
is Blueface?
Y'all know who
I'm trying to figure
Blueface
it out. Who
is?
the fuck is
Yeah.
Blueface?
Bust down.
LeBron's new album's gonna be called "What the Fuck Is Blueface."
Thank you.
Look, I'm gonna show love, even though I can't always relate, Yo, do your thing.
All right, for sure. So let me ask you this, LP. We got the break queued up now. We good?
Nah, man, let's keep talking, man.
Nah,
We gonna
man.
keep talking.
man.
Where's the video at? We need a video. We can't just get dead air. All right, so what we gonna do is we gonna go to this quick break. We gonna have my brother Kiefer Smotherland. I'm still getting used to his
DJ
name.
Smother, what's
Kiefer
good?
Smotherland.
I'ma call
We're
him
gonna have
DJ
Kiefer Smotherland spinning in the background for y'all. We're gonna go to a quick break and we're gonna be right back. Gsnaps is on the way, y'all. Only hip hop show with the only hip
It's
hop
lit.
squad.
Let's go.
Hey.
Hey.
Blueface, I'm sorry, bro.
Blueface, keep doing your thing.
Listen, Blueface.
They love you. Keep going.
Listen,
I
bro.
gotta give him props. I didn't say I love his music, but I still give him props because
Why do you give Blueface props?
because he's making millions. Of
Listen,
dollars.
shout out to
And he ain't gotta
everybody
rap
who's
on
making
beat.
money.
Yeah.
Everybody that's making money is doing the right thing, okay? I just want to say that. So shout out to you guys. Look, fuck you and fuck your money. If you trash, I'm gonna say you trash, bro. We don't do groupie shit over here, bro. I never kicked it with niggas for
See,
they bread.
Sean is with
Real
real
hip-hop
hip hop.
shit. You feel
Like,
me? I don't
feel
do
me?
that shit.
You can't knock that. You can't knock them
See,
though.
I grew up with niggas. You played the Dozens before? You don't know what the. All right, listen. The Dozens is niggas talked about your moms, B. Like
Bruh.
your brother
Like
would
roasting?
clown your mom. It's like roasting.
Cause I'm from Cincinnati, so we call that roasting.
Roasting.
Okay.
Roasting, bro.
Roasting.
So Cincinnati, hold up.
Yeah.
So you got love for LeBron?
I got mad love for LeBron. I
Shout out to
switched to
LeBron.
Team Lakers. Don't
hell
call
yeah.
me a groupie, but
LeBron acting like Blueface right now.
listen, you know what?
On defense.
You know what?
He off beat.
You know what? Yo,
nigga off
shout out
beat
to
on
LeBron.
defense.
Much love. Keep doing your thing, man. We gotta
They're
clean
gonna make
it
the
up a
playoffs.
little bit.
LeBron, they will make the playoffs guaranteed. Listen, if you a rapper, if you do hip hop, if you do you,
Sean, first of all, look at the camera, bro. You ain't looking at shit.
I don't.
What the fuck are you looking
I
at?
don't
the
like
mirror?
cameers. I never
Sean,
been a
look,
photogenic.
just look
I
ahead.
never
Look
been a
straight ahead.
photogenic type of nigga, and I learned that in the hard way.
Try to fucking with you, damn.
Listen,
That's a joke, man. Damn.
if you rap, if you do this music shit in any kind of way, you produce, you engineer, you're a photographer, videographer, songwriter, we want to thank you for being who you are, creative
Yes.
to the core.
Yes.
If you off beat, on beat, I'm talking shit, but we appreciate it.
Yes.
Any way you can create. If you putting Legos together in the
Yeah.
studio, find your way to make that shit on the mic and contribute some way to this piece, because music was here before us, it will be here after us, and whatever you can do to make it last forever is what's up to you. So
and stay true to who you are. I say stay true to who you are, what you bring to the table. Don't try to copy nobody. Don't try to be like nobody. Like, just be secure and bring that shit. Like, and don't be afraid to make mistakes or look crazy or look silly. Like, do you, my nigga? Like, I will need another blue face, Like, just
Lord,
stay
we
true.
didn't need one blue face.
First of all, Blueface has his lane, but you know your lane. You know what I mean? And if you're like Blueface and you're starting off and you're not that good, maybe you can't rap on beat. It's okay. Get better in your art. Get better in your craft, though. Don't give up. Don't listen to Sean and just run in the closet
Don't listen to
and
me,
be.
bruh.
Don't listen to Sean. Even if you whack and you can't rap on beat, keep working on your craft. Keep working on
Don't.
your art, my nigga.
Go to school and be a doctor.
No, if it's something you really love to do,
You
this your
think
passion. Keep
Blueface
going.
can be
Never
a
give
doctor?
up.
If he didn't get his face
your
tatted,
haters
yes.
is roasting your ass.
But Blueface can be a doctor now.
Blueface said he started rapping 3 days ago. Let him live. Yo, Gsnaps, is this
Listen,
you?
Anyway,
The
all
queen
rise.
is here. The queen is here.
Damn, that's a
Listen.
sick
What's
little-
up?
G is about to get acquainted. We about to chill. LP is back behind the boards. We're gonna take a quick
whoa.
2-second.
Quick.
I hate when he does this to me.
Hold that.
Good to
Hold
see you.
that.
I
We
hate when
gonna
you
go
do this
straight
to
to the
me.
interview. Fuck
Oh,
that.
snap. We going
We
right
going
in.
straight to the interview.
We
Fuck
going right
that.
in.
Jesus, you
let me
smell
do this.
amazing.
Let me do this.
What's up, bro?
So everybody
I like
tuning in.
Chanel over here. She came in smelling like Chanel.
Good to see you.
All right, first and foremost, I appreciate everybody tuning in. From Facebook Live tuning in. This is all
Gang,
everybody's
gang,
waiting
gang,
for.
gang.
So I'm gonna have Gsnaps have the floor because she has a lot of shit to say because
Let's
she's the
go.
primary reason why she's the dope artist that she is right
Shout
now.
out to Laurent for
You know what I mean? Because we have her on the show before with Better Off Young with Charlie Pearl and AK Magic. Shout out to them, Shout out to Anti-Society and all them. But so she'll tell you why she stepped away, did her own thing. But without further ado, we got Gsnaps in the motherfucking building.
Yes. What's up,
Talk
queen?
to us.
We're just hopping in here.
How you doing?
That was he
Yes,
did
nice
that.
to meet you.
Said,
Yes.
nice to meet you. Do you see LP? Chill.
Chill.
I be trying to get LP to
I'm
smoke
trying
with me,
to
but he never do.
Talking shit.
He's
Gotta
on
slow him
solo.
down a little bit. Hi, Gsnaps.
Hi.
I've missed
I'm
you.
really sorry that I'm late, you guys.
No worries.
Hey,
We're
you still
fine.
here. You made
I heard
it.
about
the
that.
torrents. I
No.
was on time.
Those little apps things, they be tripping you up sometimes. We get it. It's all
It
good.
happens.
Yeah.
The whole segment
But you're here
was
now,
late.
so that's all that matters. We
here.
super
I'm
excited.
here. I made
I
it.
have a question for you though.
I feel like I need to be close.
Yeah. No, fix
Okay,
this
we're
shit.
not gonna talk.
That's why I
about
said
anything
we'll
else.
go to break so LP can fix the mic. But
I can
he's
do this.
hard headed. You're crazy, dude. All right, listen. Fresh off the bat, rapper, dancer. You model too.
Sure.
Are those model? Those are model pictures we're going.
I mean, they're Instagram photos. Like, if you're not getting paid to take a photo,
You're not
I
a
feel like
model.
you can't call yourself a model.
She should model. Let's
You know
just
what I
do
mean?
that.
I did once.
Thank you,
Yeah.
man.
On accident, like through Central Casting or something. I booked a modeling gig one time.
She's a model.
Paid me $500. I was like, wow.
She's a model.
Dope.
It was like, I don't even know what it was for. It was
If
weird.
you're
I,
not
like,
getting
pretended I
paid
was
to
holding
take
a phone.
pictures,
You're, yeah.
But everyone's a model now. You just
Everyone,
need a phone with a
literally.
camera.
did you hear
And
that?
a filter,
guys?
a couple
I'm a
filters.
fucking model.
You're a
man.
model. You're a model. You're a model. We're all models.
Yo,
Snaps.
Yes.
The model shit. That was a bar. I feel like a lot of people need to hear that. If you're booking your own photographer, you're not a model, right?
Depends if
Kind
it's
of like if
for
you have to pay for your
promotion.
own. Okay, cool. All right, now the dance life. Before we get into
Yes.
the actual music and the hip hop, the gangster shit, I want to talk about your passion for dancing.
Cool.
You're talented, bro.
Super.
And I didn't know that before
you.
until I really had to dig into your life, like and I started following
You were
you.
digging.
Yeah, after the
Oh,
the
we've been
first
digging,
interview, we've been
digging.
following
Digging,
each other, So I want to say, like, where did that come from? It looked like it came from like a childhood passion. It looks like okay. So
Yeah.
just elaborate on that for me.
Yeah, I've been dancing since I was like 2.5. So I like at a studio, ballet, tap, jazz, the whole thing. And it was kind of just always part of my life. Like people would always be like, what do you want to do? I'm like, dance? Like, I didn't really think about it. I never really had another option for me. So I always danced. And then when I graduated high school, I decided that I was going to go to LA to dance. So I still went to college, studied business marketing. I felt so proud of myself. Yeah.
Awesome.
But while I was in college, I had an agent. I was going on auditions. When I love telling the story just because it's funny. I went from the People's Choice Awards, like opening up the show, backup dancing for Queen Latifah. Had tickets to stay and watch the show, and I left, went across town to go take my midterm.
Wow.
So like,
that's hustle.
I was hustling.
That's dedication.
And I owned a dance studio
Did
for
you
2
have
years.
on, like,
That was
your
wild.
costume still?
Huh?
You had on your costume still?
No,
When
I
you took your midterm?
changed. My costume was wild. I was like
So
dressed up
you're
like a
true hustler.
schoolgirl.
Have you ever danced with
Come on.
Groove 3 Studios?
With who?
Groove 3?
No.
Okay.
I've heard of Groove 3.
Okay, because I'm one of their like main DJs.
What?
So I work at Millennium and I work at
Oh,
the
hell yeah.
Eggs.
Oh,
I
wow.
heard
That's
that little
dope.
weird flex.
Yeah.
really fun.
I feel like I'm a little bit like what they consider old now. So I teach. I teach full time. That's like my main job now. I teach dance
awesome.
at my sister's studio.
But you do it too,
So-
though.
Jesus.
Like, she teach because she real
I
good.
teach.
Check her out, y'all.
Thank you guys. I really appreciate that.
So one last question about
Yes.
the dancing. Like, I've heard the culture has changed from like just straight dancing to like Instagram dancing. How do you feel about that?
Well, I think the biggest thing that changed was class culture. So we used to go into train. You know what I mean? Like there was still the LA kids that would still like wear makeup to go dancing, and I was like, this is weird. Like you're gonna sweat it off. There was still always
fucking
that
weird to me, yeah.
that like Hollywood vibe. But at the end of the day, we used to go to train, and then if we took video, it was just for ourselves, or we just like take video in the back, the back of the room or whatever.
Yeah.
And nowadays, since
get better,
everyone's
right?
yeah, to
Yeah,
get better,
okay.
and so. There was still the idea of getting called out and wanting to feel special.
Of course.
You know what I mean? From the teacher and stuff. Like, I booked jobs just through that. Like, consistently taking classes and then getting hired from the teacher of the class at, like, Millennium and stuff. But I think nowadays, because everyone's so focused on self-promotion, that some teachers, not all teachers, but some teachers forget that. And they just focus on the choreography, or sorry, the filming of their choreography for social media. And now, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think that's an amazing thing, and a lot of dancers do need to learn what it's like to be on film. I do the same thing with my students. I'm like, if you want to, book jobs in real life, you have to know how to interact with a
You
camera
don't
and
have
stuff
to
like
post
that.
everyone.
But I think that it's
That's the focus.
necessary for teachers to explain to their students, like, this class, if you choose to come, we're filming. You know what I mean? Like, I have a friend, shout out Dana Alexa, she's an amazing teacher. She teaches at Millennium and some other places, and she'll tell you, hey, Monday and, Tuesday or whatever, we're learning the combo. You can film yourself if you want. And then Thursday, I'm gonna bring in a camera and we're gonna film it. So that way, if people
And then
don't
it's
want to
planned
waste,
and
if people don't want to
They're
spend
aware.
$17 to be sitting watching people get filmed the whole time, they can make that choice. Versus,
thought about that.
You know
Wow.
what I mean? So I think it's good and bad. It's just a matter of choosing what you think is beneficial. You know what I mean?
And you danced right on into the booth.
Did I? Did I have a little bop to me?
I mean, you
Probably because I'm sweating.
No, these lives. This
Anxiety.
LeBron got us feeling like superstars.
Right,
Baby, LeBron.
super bright.
Look,
Like I was saying right now.
so you transitioned. Was that a transition that you made from dancing to rapping? All right, so let's talk about that. What kind of drove that turn?
I started doing music more seriously after I started my YouTube channel, which I'm sure I've told you guys this story, but just in case you guys didn't know. Oh my gosh, I don't even use my YouTube anymore. That's a whole different story. But
Okay.
I was getting a lot of views on my fast rapping videos, so everyone's like, "Oh my gosh, white girl, like rapping fast, how cool!" Subscribe, comment,
Spitting.
whatever.
Yeah.
And so
Should be spitting.
I kind of just did it as fun. I didn't really take it too seriously, and then I kept doing it, and people kept complimenting me. I was like, "Really? Like, well, thanks." I don't know.
That's
which I think I still feel that way now. I'm like, I'm just doing it for fun, and if people like it, wow, thanks. But where was I going with this? YouTube. I lost my train of thought.
You stopped your
the
YouTube. They liked your
transition.
fast rapping.
So I still had a dance agent at the time, and I don't need to say names, but they ended up dropping me. And at that point in my life, I was like, this is a blessing. Like, this is a sign. Like, this is my sign that I can either keep trying to dance for other artists for years and years until my body breaks down, or I can just dance for myself and
Facts.
dance on my own tours and do my own choreography. So
Independent game.
that's kind of,
So it's actually
why
the
not?
same. Wow.
because I didn't have to give it up, I still dance. And if you saw one of my recent posts,
Of course.
so
Of course I
good.
did.
Claude choreographed. She's like the first official choreographer, I'm looking at it, to ever, not that one. That's actually Six John's song, which if y'all haven't heard
That
that,
shit is
that's
sick.
a whole nother conversation.
Shout out to Mr. Knits too.
Yes, be knit.
That's my boyfriend.
Yes,
Hey.
he's spitting too though. We're gonna talk about that too.
We have
Love and music,
He's
y'all.
so good. And,
dancer.
and this is another conversation I'd love to have because there's so many things I want to talk about. But he wrote the first 8 bars, 12 bars, I don't count, but he wrote the first like 8 to 12 bars on I Rap This. on,
We were
on
just
that
listening
single.
to that.
That's
Yeah.
Wow.
Shit's dope. He's so talented.
Yeah, he's dope.
I don't know why people are so afraid to share when someone else writes for them. Like,
Yeah.
who gives a shit? Like,
Yeah.
just tell the truth. You know, sorry,
Yeah.
I'm sure my
If
students
you
are
tell
watching.
the truth, then it's okay. But
Right.
if you lie about it and then you get caught,
Yeah.
then it's a problem.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that.
Right,
as
we'll
well.
talk about that.
You know
It's
what?
getting hot up in here.
You know
It's
what?
getting hot up in here.
You know what? Hey,
What?
Gsnaps, you want to introduce I Rap This?
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
snap, yes.
Yeah.
We got the video.
Oh,
Do it.
and the video. Okay, well, so I Rap This is the first solo song that I came out with, and Brandon Swafford on the animation. She's solo. So, as a solo artist, she's solo. Why are you whispering? Okay. Enjoy.
You know, that's how Sean
So low
does.
you can't hear, I'm thinking.
No comment, but here we
No
go.
comment. I wrap this. Let's get it. Welcome back to
can't
Only
with
Hip Hop
y'all.
Show, baby. We coming right back.
Oh, God.
Yeah. It's obvious they don't know the arsenal that we have. So when this drop, they can really comprehend the react. They look at me like sweet, guarantee that. Anonymous behind the keypad, they comfy with their seat back. I'm certain if they see me up in person, they be hurting just to worship the queen of murdering verses from the kneecaps. Relax, I think I might put him in rehab. The gentleman's starting to relapse. She fast, y'all recap the recap. I don't get the respect and mode, that's ludicrous. That could been the story of my life, so I'm used to it. Son, I'm on the uterus, kicking knowledge, I'm tutoring. Running game, looking hella fresh, but I ain't new to this. I say all my kill 'em all and keep on moving. Bust 'em when I need to, look like I was in a slew of cross 'em like a crucifix, bury 'em and move it quick. Y'all don't think I belong? Then why the fuck I'm proving it? Filthy on this beat, I'm disgusting. They wonder how a woman out their league did it justice. Fantastic for a while, marvelous, I crush it. By the time I'm done, top 5, no discussing. Okay, looking at my future, flipping paper like it's Sunday. Always had a feeling that I'd be rich one day. Mama, look, I'm doing what I said I'd do in 5th grade. I'll get you out of debt, cause every day is payday. I made cash on delivery, rapping on the mic, easy, coming up with melodies. Who need a slang in Hollywood to sell a CD? Internet piracy is paying me for MP3s. G's, I'm the bee's knees, I burn and I sting. If you don't fuck with me, I'll be giving you wings. Delta pin, propeller spin, angel sin. If you ain't can, tuck you in like a hairpin. You think I rap like Iggy? You roll up in a Benzie. You think I'm green with envy? I'm Kermit, you Miss Piggy. I pay a pretty penny to go accept Miami. So if you ever ready, commit a hit with heavy. Yeah, I'm big, so watch out for me. But my head's small, like the humble bee. Now I'm buzzing like a bumblebee, but I couldn't do it alone. Yeah, I need my team. I gotta be about the crew though. He give me bomb, he give me my kickin' and judo. Who though? Who do you really know that rap like this? You can't find you a man, let alone rap relationship. Venus, he my crew, he my boo too. Always go hard for the girl, no, I'm never too. True to the love we got going on. Bangers and bangers, he hitting it deep like a trombone. Smooth like butter when he flow like hydro. When he spit, make it wet. You can't have him cause he mine though. Sticky, icky brain like Rain Man. I'm shining so bright, you gotta buy yourself some Ray-Bans. Hey man, you heard of Gsnaps, so Venus. They white rappers, but they so dope, I can't believe it. It's crazy, they so down to earth, they ain't even conceited. I think they made a lot of this room is getting heated. One day they'll call us Gsnaps, or maybe something stupid like Gsnaps. Maybe one day I'll get real fans, they'll come up to me and tell me how good I rap. You only see what I show you, believe what I told you. You talk about this, the new me, but that's the old you. You want a beat that you can sold to. If I what the haters say, well then I guess I the whole crew. I'm just getting started, and it's getting heated. If I go make a baby, I call it conceited. My jeans on arson, and no, I ain't lying. Be the baby with the bars, and his crib will be on MTV. My music sour like a lemon is. Make your face stank like you smelling it. Don't be salty, be my brethren. I've been doing it the longest like a veteran. Good head, etc. Making love to the music like a Eminem. I got heart, no, I ain't talking Kevin. I got ties to the game like a businessman. I had to do it cause the beat slaps. Don't forget my name is Gsnaps, but I'm on fire. Call me Katniss, I'm really doing it. Yeah, rap this.
All right. Welcome back to the Only Hip Hop Show. with
MGK has
Only
a
Hip
great
Hop.
voice. I don't care.
Left.
Yeah. What? If those were her parents, that would be her.
Nah, I'm like, that's the accuracy. MGK. Kiefer, tell
I
it.
feel like she
We're
don't sound like
live now,
nobody.
so
Okay,
you
okay.
gotta.
So what I was saying
Wow.
is that you sound like your parents were MGK and Left Eye, and you are their baby. Like
you.
that would make sense.
Baby snaps was good.
Dancer,
She got the
writer,
speed, she got the
rapper.
rapper, she got, like the whole.
But you,
Everything.
you do write your own shit most of the time.
I do.
You just-
but I'm open.
You're
to
open
other
for
people
writers.
writing for me
Absolutely.
as well.
Okay,
so
cool.
like Beanitz, he's chosen not to kind of pursue the artist route, but he's so fucking talented.
Why,
Like,
though?
I mean, you're gonna have to talk to him about it.
We,
I'll
Nitz,
speak
what's
for
up
him.
with you, bruh?
And B-Nits, that's your boo, right?
Yeah.
That's your boo. Yeah,
Babe, if you're
okay.
watching, I'll speak for you a little
Bae.
bit. So
Bae.
we were actually
bae.
gonna do a project together at one point, and communication is always important. You
Important.
need that in a
Key.
relationship, y'all.
Yeah.
But he just sat me down one day and he's like, it feels like work and I'm not enjoying it anymore. And it like hit my heart so deep. I was like, if it feels like work and you're not enjoying it,
You're done.
then
Wow.
you shouldn't. Like,
But it will.
I don't
That's
want to
real.
I don't
That's
want to
real.
put that pressure on you. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? I love you. I support you. And then I was like, but if you make any dope beats or you write anything,
You know, I
should
share
share it.
you.
because I'm still doing it.
Spit it.
But,
You know.
It's super dope for him to even be aware of that. And once you know you feel like that, don't make the listeners suffer. Don't make the industry suffer. Bow out.
Right.
Wow, that's
Stop
real.
missing free throws.
So
LeBron.
I mean, he may
You know
come
what?
back. You
That
never
dude
know.
bugged me too, for LeBron.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So we talked about dancing. We got a little bit into your rapping.
Yeah.
So we want to talk about your new single. Let's go, Misha.
Bands,
Let's dig
right?
into that.
Bands.
Bands,
There's another
hey.
one coming out, but that's not out
New?
yet.
Wait, what?
No,
Wait,
it's not out yet. That's
Oh,
on
okay.
March,
I'm like, I heard
March
bands.
15th
Yeah. Give her
That one will be
March
dropping.
15th.
March 15th.
will be the new one.
Can we get a name?
Look out.
It's called Getaway.
Getaway.
And Six John is featured on that song, and he's
Six
just
John.
incredible.
Shout out to Six John.
Yeah, if you
Shout
guys
out.
don't know him, he's an incredible writer. He's
So
written
Getaway,
for, like, Empire
March
and all kinds of
15th.
stuff. Yeah.
Look out for that, y'all.
Yeah.
That's
I know what it
important.
is.
And that one's more. You can tell me to shut up anytime I talk a lot.
No.
But,
No, go ahead.
so
you got
the
the
first
floor.
2 tracks I kind of just wanted to bar up because this is my first time coming out like for real.
So you was hitting them with bars.
I was like,
Kiefer
let's
likes
just
bars. I like bars.
let's just flex. Let's just say stupid shit because that's what makes people go, ooh. When you're sharing a message, a lot of the time people don't really want to listen. So if you give them a reason to listen, then they might open up their ears.
Absolutely.
So the next song just has a little bit more meaning to it to me. So I'm excited. I'm excited to release
March
Getaway.
15th.
I
Get
almost
away.
want to
Yeah.
snip it, but I'm not gonna do
Gsnaps.
it yet. I'm not gonna do it yet.
Maybe off air we can get something.
Oh yeah.
Okay, cool, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
You guys. But bands.
Yeah.
That's
Beat
me and
Nits.
B-Nits, and
Hey.
he's fucking dope. He produced the track and he's on the hook. I mean, I
Yeah.
legit
LP,
was
we got
like,
that?
Yeah, that thing hard.
Yeah.
That thing real hard.
I just told him, I said, I don't care. I'm gonna release it. You don't have to do anything. Don't worry, babe. But like, it's a done song.
It's a
so
dope
I'm not
song.
gonna not release it.
It's a dope song.
Thank
Are we
you.
playing that or?
Yeah.
play it.
None. Yeah, we got a cue there. So I really want to dig into your writing process. I kind of actually wanted to get into what gets you ready to dance as well. But I want to know what gets the pen on the pad, what gets you in the booth, what helps that little creative process.
For the past year, I'll be really honest, I have been so uncreative and so like unmotivated.
Got
So the Free Verse Fridays that I just started back up, I had done 10 weeks with B-Nits last year. That forced me to write and it forced me to get creative. And once that got the creative
Boot
juices
camp.
flowing,
Yeah.
then I was like, oh, okay, like now I have something to say or whatever. But it's hard for me. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, I write every night and I do my like, no, I don't. Like I work.
What makes it hard though? Is it like, are you busy? Is it a lot on your mind? Like,
I don't like the pressure of being like, it has to be bars or it has to be dope or I have to do something. So if I have a deadline for something or someone else is depending on me, that's a
you're
big
good.
one. If someone else is depending on me, I can get shit done. But if it's just me, myself and I'm like, I want to write some music, then it's like, I don't know why. It's just hard for me to like get motivated. I have to know what I want to do. I have to know what I want to say.
Same
Um,
personality.
And then, not to be a complainer, but it's also hard to find beats because everyone deserves to get paid their worth, and I believe that so wholeheartedly.
yes,
and
absolutely.
I'm not that person to walk around and be like, "Hey, give me free beats."
So are you looking for
know?
beats?
All the time.
Yo,
Say no more.
Gsnaps need beats, y'all.
Hey.
Hit her up. She's
Say no more.
cold.
Well, all right, I got you.
Oh, thank you.
All right, listen. If you don't know, small flex. I graduate college in April.
Hey,
And
congratulations.
I took some time out to go to Los Angeles recording school, where I have not only learned some of the world's greatest lessons that actually, shout out to, what is it called? Alumni? LaRon Pierce is a graduate.
Hey, I
of
didn't
film
know
school as
that.
well.
That's lit.
Whoa.
We in
Hold
here.
on.
Shout out
Is
LA
the world
Film
not supposed to know
School.
that?
No, y'all. I mean, it doesn't matter
Yeah.
now. But
It's been
I'm
on
just
his
saying, but it's
Facebook
like,
page.
Oh, it's on his Facebook. Listen.
Yeah.
It's
It's
all
already on
pictures
there.
everywhere, so yeah. I mean, I ain't got nothing to say. But Gsnaps. So I just got off the phone with your brother. He said just tell you hi and your mom as well.
Oh, Mama
Hi,
Snaps,
Mama
Randy.
That's so cute.
Aw, love you guys.
So
what's up.
I say all that to
Oh,
say
last
talent is here, and all the producers that are watching that I know personally, here's an artist that is vouched for. She has the credentials. She gets my, stamp of approval. You get my blue star as far as the bars come, as far as the delivery. And that's something we were actually talking about when we were listening to your music, is the delivery.
Yes,
so kind of go through your strategy with that. How do you get those bars arranged?
I kind of just write, like I just go. Like there's no thought process. I just write shit or I just do shit. And then after I look at it and go, okay, is that whack? Does it have possibility? And then I think that because I'm a dancer, so like I've always just been told like your rhythm, your cadences is so dope. And I don't think about it. I kind of just come up with the shit. I really don't, there's no thought process. I just do it. And so I know, like, because we were like, you know, when you're not motivated or whatever, what are you afraid of? Like, sometimes I'll write and I'll be like, da 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 da. I'm like, I sound like all the dumb shit that's out there.
Right, exactly.
And then I'll have to stop. But if I'm in it, I know that like the dancer in me comes out, and it's almost. This is so cheesy. It's like I'm dancing on the beat. Like I'm creating my own
definitely
thing.
You hit everything.
And then I'm also just kind of like a cheesy person, and I come up with dumb shit all the time, and I laugh at anyone that knows me.
Why would you laugh at that?
I laugh at myself.
Can you relate?
He couldn't help it. He literally could not help it.
Do you also laugh at your own jokes?
He couldn't help it.
I only say jokes to make myself laugh. Like, I'm sorry. Like, people say, you laugh at your own jokes. I'm like, yeah, you're not that important. I'm saying it for me.
Right. Like you're going to miss
sorry.
this.
Like, people have got it backwards.
Yeah, you got to be able to laugh at yourself. And so I come out, you know, that's what I put into my music, like my dumb jokes.
Do you write to the beat, or do you just write without the music? Because I listen to your delivery is so on point with everything. I'm just like, yo, this is super dope. I'm like, do you write just without the beat, or do you write to the beat? I
usually write to a beat, but it doesn't mean that that's the beat I'm going to use. So like I Rap This is actually a compilation of probably like 8 different raps that I wrote over like a year or two. And then I was like, I need to put bars in a song. And then instead of creating it from scratch, I'm like, these are bars.
Let's go ahead and put this
Brad,
together.
you got some bars? Thank you. Sorry, his real name's Brad. And so I just kind of took bars from everywhere and like put it together, and it worked. It just happened to work with that beat. But
I want to tailor something that Sean said. He said, what's your writing process? I want to tailor that question specifically to if you're writing bars and you're writing like something where you have to deliver, you got to hit punchlines. Who are the top influences that influence you? You know, when you hear like a sick line, like who are those rappers for you?
Eminem is like hands down.
What about his new stuff or his old stuff? Because he has a nice.
My answer, it's gonna blow your mind. I don't know what album titles are called, but his album, the one that had the like Michael Jackson song, the like like the
yeah. That's the older.
Everyone thinks I'm wild.
Like, don't say the new one.
I fucking love that album.
Agreed.
Everyone would think that I would say all the other albums that had, you know, like the radio hits and the like kill, like what's that album, the white one, and it has Kill You on it. And
Marshall Mathers LP.
Like,
that's
obviously that's an incredible album, but I don't feel like that influenced me, like maybe subconsciously, but I like the weird shit. I like the funny stuff. I love Lil Dicky. I love like people that have comedy in their rap.
You have that.
And so I think I laugh at that kind of shit. I'm like, oh, that's so funny. And then I think that's what I'm like, oh yeah. Like,
what about Ludacris?
I enjoy Ludacris.
You say, I heard you rap about Ludacris.
Yeah, me too.
When I think about Ludacris, like if you were to say Ludacris, I think dancer. Like I would want to choreograph to his song. I don't really think I'm gonna go listen to him to get motivated to
his punchlines have been. He's so underrated, and he always has punchlines on everything.
Throw some bows.
Also,
you know what?
Also, this doesn't really answer your question, but not punchlines, but like cadences as well. Like I fuck with Tyga so heavy.
I get that.
But that's also like my
he bounced back real
the way his voice sounds, the way he like his like as simple as that is, like that feels good to me. He could be talking about water in a cup.
Definitely right.
Water
drinking
in a
water, and I'm like, like that just makes me feel good.
Are we talking about ad-libs right now?
I think I'm like sonic ad-libs. I think I'm like sonically pleased by stuff like that. So stuff that sounds cool to me doesn't even have to have any meaning to it.
He has a swag. Like Rihanna also has that about her too. Whenever she's just like, hey, you're like, whoa, that's dope.
Yeah.
Like,
well, she rapped in Lemon.
Yeah. Get it how I live.
Yeah,
She did. She killed that.
Yeah,
I
she
think she
does.
killed that.
Everybody's a rapper.
Female rapper who influences you though.
Missy Elliott.
Missy Elliott.
Gang.
Hey, come on,
Easy.
legend,
That's the
icon,
top of the charts.
everything. Yeah.
I mean, I feel like I'd be lying if I gave you a whole list of names just because that's what everybody does.
No.
Missy
But
Elliott's a
you
big
know
one
the
for me.
ones who you. Yeah, that's
and
amazing.
Not to get like too deep into a conversation, but I think that obviously, and I'm sure we know, there's not enough female artists out right now in general, especially rappers. So it's hard to find somebody to look up to when there is nobody.
What about Cardi though? What do you think of Cardi?
Okay,
Stop
Cardi
it.
B and
Stop
Nicki
it.
Minaj, that's all you have right now.
It's true. It's true.
Popularity.
Where's
I mean, there's
everybody
other
else, you know?
female artists. They're just not as popular as those two.
Yeah, but what
And
do you
why?
specifically think of Cardi since she is the new girl on the block?
I don't dislike her. I don't dislike anybody like that's out right now. Like
You know what, Sean? He couldn't wait for that. He could
I
not
think
wait.
she's fucking living her best life.
She really is, though.
I can't knock her for living her dreams and making her money.
If
Like
she was whack, would you knock? If she rapped like Blueface, would you?
I was about to
You
bring in
know what?
Blueface. I was about to ask her
You
about
know
Blueface.
If Cardi B rapped like Blueface, would you still give her love?
here's my theory. People are still listening to Blueface.
Thank
so he's
you.
Have you
doing
listened to
something right.
Blueface?
I
Thank
just
you.
did a free verse over his beat.
More
I'm
than
not-
Tatiana. Have you listened to anything?
No.
How about you?
No, I already said I wasn't a huge fan.
It's
I
on
just
you.
said I'm
How
not
about
hating.
you? Have you heard anything outside of Tatiana?
I did hear one song.
I don't need
forgot
to
the
though.
name
I
of
like it. I'm still stuck on Tatiana.
He was just
Tatiana.
playing. Oh God.
That's
I think
four.
it's. You know what? Hush.
I'm sorry.
So you have
He is like.
so you have
a
listened to more
Blueface.
songs than
I listened to one, but I forgot
Like,
the
what
name
you
of
said?
it.
What is it? Tati?
Tatiana.
Shout out to you Tatianas out there. Love this song.
No motherfucking
Bust down.
comment though.
No comment, LB.
So Cardi, when you think of Cardi, when you think of Nicki, when you think of, I want to put Remy up there. When
Remy
you think
Ma?
of Kim, what do you think? I actually want to ask both of you guys. What do you think
On the spot.
holds them at the top, and what do you think makes them who they are authentically? At the top, we don't have to say individually, but the top female artists, what do you think they need to have, and what do you think will keep them at the top? Is it showing the titties? Is it the bars?
Right.
With
So
bars?
is the question what I think it should be, or why is it working?
Why
It's
are they working?
because men run the industry and because sex sells. The end.
I think they have a good team too, though. Cardi B has a great team. Like
But
her
she
writers
busts
and
it
everything.
open on the piano on the Grammys.
But that people love to see that though.
And she
People
just had a
want to
baby.
see that. That sells.
I think too.
It's about numbers, right?
I think too though, like Cardi B is being herself. Right?
Yeah, she
Like,
is.
She was a stripper.
She
so
definitely is.
She's being genuinely herself. I
And
think
people can
that-
relate to that, even though you
Right.
know what I mean.
Yeah, and I think that the frustration from someone like me is, well, if that's not who I am, nothing wrong
Right.
with that being you.
Come on.
At all. Like
You're
live your,
preaching. I
live
already
your
know where
life.
you're going.
But yeah, like if that's not me, well, how do I get there? Or who do
Without
I look
having
at?
to do
you
that.
know what I mean? And that's hence why I'm now a solo artist.
Gsnaps in
Wait,
the
wait,
building.
wait,
Yo.
whoa.
Call 323-293-3375 if you have questions.
This slick motherfucker right here,
That's
dog.
why I'm solo.
Wait.
We gotta talk about that song too.
Wait. This is the reason why I brought it here too.
That's the
because-
only reason, you guys.
She just said
She said that's why I'm
Right.
solo now, but I
Right.
ain't instigating or nothing like that. I'm
Cardi
just saying
busted
what
open
she
on
said.
the Grammys, bruh. You gotta bust it open to rap.
No, you don't. I mean, you
I
just
know,
ain't gonna get
you
that much
shouldn't.
attention
You
and
fucking
spotlight if you
shouldn't.
ain't busting it
Well,
open.
Shit
But
makes me
I
hot.
don't know.
So that's
Stay
why I
true
want to talk
you.
to y'all about it. Like that
It's
shit make
annoying.
me hot watching her do it. Like, bitch,
know
you just
what?
had a
It's
baby.
annoying.
What the fuck
Hey,
are
let
you
me
doing?
talk real quick.
Go ahead.
LP, what you got?
Okay, so
You know what?
when I thought about the whole group boy, Better Off Young, so I was watching, I met all of them through Street Styles from Beauty and the Beat Radio at the time with my cousin. I did the show, and when I invited them to Only Hip Hop Show, and this is not the first time Gsnaps was on, but for me to say that as an autistic rapper who's an underground hip hop lyricist, and looking at their old stuff, especially what was it, Flexing on My Ex and Yoga. The only
Shout out to Yoga.
the only lyricist that I can think of that's that withstands with the group is Gsnaps.
Facts.
Like, there's nobody that can outbar her when it comes to boys. So
He said
it's
they
like,
can't even outbar her.
Like,
About to crush your
disrespect
dreams
to the
right
boy.
now, LaRon.
No, but no disrespect to the boy, because I mean, I respect Charlie Pearl and AK Magic. They cool too, but I'm just saying because Gsnaps is the main lyricist that spit a lot of bars.
Do you agree with that?
That's
She's like, I'm gonna take the humble route and just.
No, fuck that shit. It's
no,
hip-hop,
no. I'm
bruh.
speaking.
There's a lot of positive experiences that I had in that group, and then there was a lot of negative experiences that I had in that group. And
Talk to him.
I definitely live my life in a very positive way. Like, I try not to hold grudges or put people down or anything like that. And same thing like we were talking about. Like, if you live the stripper life, live your life. If you want to show your ass, show your ass. Like, do what makes you happy. But at the end of the day, you have to be true to yourself.
Absolutely.
And so being in that group for me, I definitely learned a lot about myself. I definitely learned a lot about who I was as a woman and in my sexuality and things like that. But not the girls. I love the girls. The girls were great, and it was sad that unfortunately we had to, that I had to leave. But management and label and whoever was in charge, they really wanted me to be something that I wasn't. And I really struggled with that for 3 years. And it took a whole year of us doing absolutely nothing. It was a whole year, and it was just down. Like, we weren't doing anything. And
You know what, LP?
LP, wow.
LP, like, yes,
So,
amen.
when
No,
people-
I just respect. I respect Gsnaps because you have to be true to yourself.
Yeah.
That's what everybody
Absolutely,
has to
man.
do. That's what I
Yeah.
say. But go
There's
ahead.
no
continue.
And
other
not
way
a
to
lot of
live.
people do it.
No, go ahead. Oh, you're done. So the crazy thing is I actually watched our interview last night from when we were here with the girls and boy. And you can tell how uncomfortable I was.
Wow.
And when questions were being asked, like, I literally looked at myself, I was like, yo, I was uncomfortable shit.
Wow.
Like, I was sitting like this half the time, and you guys would ask us questions, and I'm not a good liar. I don't like lying. I don't really see the point of it.
I respect that.
They would not let us write our own music. So I was never allowed to write my own stuff. So that's why I'm saying I'm breaking your dreams right now, because I didn't write any of those verses.
Wow.
And honestly, the best verses that were written for me were music that were on songs that we never released, unfortunately, and like songs that I was like actually singing on, which I'm not a singer, but I can like hold the
Get
tune.
the job
I gotta, basic. But so that was really rough for me. And so the first 2 years, they kept saying like, we just got to get you there. We just got to go. It's a quick process. We just got to get you to the labels. We just got to do. And then once we get there, then we can let you write. And I remember that was so hard for me.
Wow.
And so I did it. I trusted the process because it did. It got me more opportunities than what I was doing before. Just like this little, YouTube rapper, my backwards hat. So it did definitely help me, but I was so unhappy, and I started getting like full-fledged anxiety anytime I had to talk to my manager. Like, I was unhappy, I was unhealthy, it was bad. And so we finally got back into the studio. It's been about a year and a few months, so like fall of a year ago. We had 2 new songs, and I'm like, all right, here's the time that you said I was gonna be able to write my own shit. And I basically had to beg. I had to beg to write my own music, and that was so hard for me. And I remember he was like, well, you can try, but if it's cheesy, we're not gonna use it.
No, he did not say that.
Shout out to Cheesy.
Without getting too deep into it, because I obviously feel some type of way, and I'm trying to be a kind, decent human being, but it broke me, and I really got called a lot of names and got put down very, very harshly in front of people, like in a room like this. And so I called a lawyer, and I got out of my
Sounds like you did
contract.
the right thing.
That was the push to make you go solo.
Yeah, like I tried. I said, I'm going to give it one more chance. I'm going to try to write my own music, and if they don't let me, and if I'm legit having like anxiety attacks, when
That
my
don't make
manager
no kind of
calls,
sense.
Like doesn't matter. And I've never been in it for the money. Like at the end of the day, I'm doing what I love. If I make money, fucking great. But I don't want to be unhappy.
Someone's
with
puppet
money.
and
It's disingenuous.
doing all that.
It's not
Yeah,
authentic.
so and when I left too, it was really cool. Like I don't really talk to them much anymore, unfortunately. I love Charlie, I love AK. When I saw that they got that new member, I was stoked. That girl is so talented. I was like, oh, she sings. Like that's what the group
Were
needed.
you really stoked, G?
Yes. Because I always knew we needed a singer, and they always wanted me to be the singer, and I'm not really a singer. So when I found out that they got her, I was like, fuck yeah, like Boy's gonna go places. I was so stoked for them because I knew, and I still feel that way. Boy, the idea of the group is so powerful, and I think it can work with the right you know,
Everything.
steps or
Our team.
management or whatever.
Yeah.
But it did need a singer. I always felt that way. And obviously the situation wasn't right for me, and that's okay. And I fucking hope
best for you.
I hope they get there, because the idea of that group is incredible. So hopefully everyone's happy. You
I
know?
want to ask you this right now.
Yeah.
All bullshit aside.
Yeah.
Cut the past if we can forget it. How do you feel right now?
Good.
With everything, with your Friday freestyles coming out, with the music about to come out on the 15th, you feel good about your music?
Yeah, it's exciting because I'm doing, like, I have control. So it's like, am I making money?
That's true.
No.
Big facts.
I checked
Big
my
facts.
DistroKid. I made $1.75, you guys.
Make it rain. Make it rain.
That's work though. That ain't no easy shit to
That's
do.
that
on
your own grind.
Trust me.
My boy Lavelle made the beat for I Rap This, and I texted him. I was like, bro, you just made like 6 cents, dog.
You need that cash out. That's your cash out.
I'm gonna give it to you next month though when I
so
get my
good.
check.
But it's like, I really genuinely mean that. Like, as long as I'm having fun, and if people like it, great. But that, like, my goal isn't to be a certain place. I just want to be happy, and I want to enjoy what I do.
That's
and
beautiful.
Being in a place like this, like, I know rappers aren't supposed to cry, but like, I could cry. Like, this is fucking beautiful. Like, I'm just doing what I love, and here I am on a radio show. Like, that's cool.
Killing it too.
Let's take a lap out of here, man, because it's really important. Right now we have 3 artists and we have a DJ and we also have an engineer and one of the coldest rappers I know. So just real quick, we want to
ass kissing, man.
shut up.
Hey.
I just want to get everybody's opinion on our way out, man. Like, parents ask, hey, would you let your kid play football? Knowing the risks, knowing the ups and downs. So just taking that narrative and placing it on the music business. Would you let your kid, knowing the ups and downs and the hurt and the tears and the isolation and the risk and the hard work that it comes for $1 on DistroKid? And I understand that, because being independent and collecting your money, your royalties from these companies is not easy, and sometimes it's some of the most discouraging things in the world. But just that $1 will make you feel like it's a million. So I want to ask our panel here: would you recommend a child get into this music industry?
Am I starting?
Yeah, we'll start with G,
Yeah.
and then we'll take a lap, and then we're gonna get up out of here.
I've always been about doing what you love. And, you know, a child only knows so much. So as they grow, I think it's important for, I mean, I'm not a parent yet, but
of course.
as a parent, you know, continuing that communication, that conversation of them understanding what they're getting into and what good can happen and what bad can happen. But the second that they're unhappy, you know what I mean? Like, then you have to reevaluate. But if they're happy and they're enjoying it, because it's also, I also work with a lot of kids that like are in the industry and stuff as well. So it's like, is that their aspiration when they're an adult, or are they doing it at 13 years old? So it also just depends at what point in their life. But my mom always said, do what you love.
Do what you love.
And my dad told me when I started doing music, he was like, college will always be there, but you may not be able to dance to the People's Choice Awards or go to India or go to China, all these opportunities that you have now. So live your life, do what makes you happy. And if you're happy, then that's what's most important, you know?
So if it's in you, do it.
Yeah.
Period. How do you feel, me?
I'm gonna go with G. My kids, I don't have any kids yet, but when I do,
They flexing. You hear
whatever.
these
I ain't got no kids. I'm single. You know, shameless plug. No, I'm just kidding. But whatever they want to do, they can do it. I'm gonna watch it with a trained eye, but I know I'm gonna be the type of parent to make sure my kids are educated and that they're aware. And I'm just gonna always watch them with a trained eye, and I'm watching everybody else around them with a trained eye. You feel me? So
Stay away from my damn kids.
exactly. Don't play.
Now, Kiefer, you done toured the fucking world, bruh. Flexing on flex. Getting the party started. You've been working even today, 7 a.m. You started, I don't even know what time it is right now.
I work,
But you put in the OT grind, bro.
Yes.
And it's heartbreaking. You know what I'm saying? It's demanding. It's risky.
Yeah.
It takes a lot out of you. So are you, Dad, I wanna DJ just like you. What you telling me, man?
Well, I think people have to really understand what it's like to be a father and what your job is. So I know a lot of us parents want to really protect our children. And the thing is about being an artist or anything that you're passionate about, it's a calling. It's not, you don't do it because you want money, you want this. It's a real calling. And we got to see that
being spoken to us from our artists today on what pleasure you have fulfilling your purpose, right?
That's deep. I love
So
that.
if you're a good parent, you're gonna look into your child and know what you're gonna allow him to be free, and you're gonna do your best, hope, pray, prepare him for whatever he needs to go through.
Come on, Pastor. You better speak that on this Sunday.
And really support him, because it's really hard. You know what it means to do it. You're gonna, sleepless nights, heartbreak, rejection, all of that is part of it. So you have to know as a parent, hey, I'm signing up, to listen to my kid. And to support him in every emotional need that he has, because this industry is so difficult. And that's my stance on it.
You better preach.
It's
Pastor
Sunday, man.
Smother.
You heard?
Pastor Smother. Shabbat.
Pastor Smotherland, huh?
Hey,
Look, G,
dab on him.
we appreciate you so much for coming by. Before LP, don't forget
Thank
you got to
you,
answer that
thank you.
question.
I
But
will.
go ahead, give us your social. Let us know where we can find you. I know you don't use your YouTube no more.
I don't really.
So
You should.
unsubscribe.
I know.
Should I unsubscribe?
Sure.
Should I unsubscribe?
No,
You
I'm
so
never
wrong.
unsubscribing.
He said, I'm not
I'm
gonna
gonna
do it.
subscribe.
Go ahead and let us know where we can follow you and stay in touch.
Gsnaps Music on all platforms, and then when I start posting on YouTube again,
Hey, she gets
it's
back
just
to it.
Ginger Music page.
She is a great follow. This is Gsnaps, man.
Yes.
Go look at her past episodes. See how uncomfortable she was. Look at this episode.
Free
I was
verse
hot
Fridays.
when I
Them free
saw
verse
that.
Fridays are lit. Y'all gotta look at that, man. Listen
I didn't
to that.
see it.
Legit,
man.
go watch it. I was mad uncomfortable.
Maybe I was looking at something else. Probably.
I'm sure.
You know,
Don't walk. No, don't say that. I want you to.
you know
Don't do
what,
that.
LP?
I
It's
want-
to you. It's
LP,
to you. It's to you, LP.
Talk to me, LP.
Wait, I'm lost. in
He's
the
like, I'm just
motherfucker.
Yeah, that
here
was just
trying
that was
to
inside of it
find
between
I'm
me
over
and
here
G.
Where you
daydreaming,
left
like, what
me.
the fuck
We was
is going
playing
on?
jokes.
But here's before I answer the question, I just want to shout out Gsnaps for coming through.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you guys for having
You're
me so much.
amazing.
Yeah. And we got your back too because I know that you was really uncomfortable on the only hip hop show last
I didn't know
couple
that.
years.
Dang,
man.
I'm gonna
That
go
shit
look at it
crazy,
now.
man.
Like,
That's-
look at my pole back.
when I rewatched it, I was
Sis,
like,
you
oh,
good?
hell no.
was-
She was like,
It's
get
funny
up.
because we had a conversation before we even scheduled her. We had a huge talk. She told me everything what was going on. That's why I told her to bring it on to the show because she has a story to tell.
it
So
on.
I
She's
just,
Man, people need to
you
hear
know,
it.
everybody has a story to tell. You know what I mean? But
Absolutely.
my question is this: I don't have kids either, but
Stop flexing, man.
I'm chilling. What the
Shy,
fuck? Shy,
big
let
man.
me chill. Shit. Okay, I'm back. So basically, if I had kids, I would probably just let them live their dream. If they hear that I do music and I used to do music, whatnot, of course I'll teach them how to do music and how to engineer and everything. And this is something that he wants to do, then I say go for it. Either it's wrestling or whatever you want to do, you know. Just
Shout out to your wrestling career. I heard the flex.
it's not. I haven't done anything with
You
that
know
yet,
it,
man. No, it's. I'm not a wrestler yet. I'm getting trained, but I haven't been in 2 months, so I'll be
That's
back
big,
in
though.
April. So, but yeah,
Okay.
because I'm too busy recording niggas left and right, and getting their projects out and shit. And speaking of March 15th,
Uh-oh.
Gsnaps.
Getaway.
Getaway.
Is dropping.
Jibs. Yeah.
Featuring Six
Gsnaps
John.
music.
Oh, something else
Dropping in
happening?
this single.
Shout out to 6 John.
but besides Gsnaps music, let's just say
Oh, shit.
This is
I'm not
news.
releasing a
Ooh.
project, but
Ooh.
I am gonna do an announcement. But I'm
Announcement?
actually gonna just check on my Instagram because it's blank right now. But
Oh, we
you'll
want to
see-
know.
You archived up.
You know?
but you'll expect for me to hear expect me to post to Instagram for the very first time in
On March
how long?
15th?
Yeah.
It's a clout battle. It's a clout.
Okay.
It's
It's
a
not a
clout
clout.
battle. Gsnaps versus LP. It's a clout battle.
Support each other.
No
About
competition
what Sean's
breeds.
talking about.
No.
Support.
Now I don't know what
Hip-hop
Sean's
is
talking
so
about, but
nice.
that's not what I'm talking
Sean
about.
wants the battles. He's like ciphers all day. Let's go.
But nah, shout out to Gsnaps though. She's
Shout
a
out to
real
G
lyricist.
Snaps.
Shout out.
Yes, much love.
But yeah, I'm actually gonna check it out on March 15th. But also, I'm gonna have something in place in March 15th. Is for me, as far as you know, my career. It's called The State of LP. It's not a project. It's not a song or anything. It's just a video. explaining
Available on
something.
Pornhub.com.
Subscribe now.
Okay.
Starring. Starring.
I'm whooping your ass, Sean.
I'm sorry, man.
After the show, I'm gonna whoop Sean's ass to say that shit. But expect from me for March 15th, I'm about to release something that you guys gonna be interesting enough, and it's really fucked up to say, but I mean it's gonna be some truth to it. It's gonna be some sad shit parts to it, but you'll understand why.
We're looking forward to it now.
Yeah.
We're gonna be on the lookout for real.
Yeah. But other than that, stay tuned for next week.
Hey.
We are gonna be back in March.
Jesus Christ!
What the fuck?
No, you did
I
not.
love you, God.
Hell no.
Hey, dude lit though. He be turned.
Yeah, that's facts though. But other than that, we'll be back in March 10th. You know what I mean? Shout out to Michelle, the artist.
It was really
coming
good.
through.
Thanks for having me.
Sean, can we spoil the news even though we're doing the we're still continuing to find our search?
Hell nah. Tune in on Instagram.
Tune in on IG. The only hip hop show. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna spoil it for you.
Look at this big ass jersey I got. This is crazy.
I'm gonna spoil it for you. I think Michelle got a spot. I'm not sure.
Talk
Do
to
I
me.
have a? Don't play. Don't hype me up.
Give
Don't
me
hype me up,
out.
best friend.
Yes, girl power.
Don't hype me up.
I think we do.
Don't
But
play.
that doesn't mean we're not gonna continue with the search. You know what I mean? But
You know I'll be here.
You know,
Don't
she
play.
did good.
You be lit.
she got
interview?
This is
to
like
be
my
honest-
interviews, my
to
first
be
time
honest, she has a
ever with
spot.
anything.
The hell? Give her the spot.
Ooh, Gsnaps.
I like her. I
but she got a spot. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I'm sorry to
thank
spoil
you.
it.
I'm
She
super
got a spot.
excited.
She's a member of the Only Hip Hop
Squad.
But we're still gonna do our search because I have an idea. Sean doesn't know about
So sus, I'm glowed up, you see me shine, why you mad? I'm just trying to make bands like I'm
Yes.
Diddy back in 01.
Shout out to B Next.
Every time I flow, I'ma go dumb. These other rappers hella lame, looking so sus. I'm glowed up, you see me shine, why you mad? I'm just trying to make bands like I'm Diddy back in 01.
I'm so wavy like that eyebrow trend though. I dropped my manager like about a week ago. He tried to tell me how to make it, but he still broke. He called me cheesy, well at least I got cheese, bro. Call me domino, I got hit after hit. Haters like a last pit boy, swinging the miss. Wanna know how success tastes? Come here and give me a kiss. I got the antidote for when my bars be making you sick. Look, I'ma do what I wanna do. Doesn't mean I'ma do what I gotta do. If you think my flow sound old school, well I guess I'm a caveman, yabba dabba doo. Hot flows like a lava do. I spit on the mic like a llama do. Got boys on me like they wanna boot. Now I'm going ape shit like I'm a boo. I wanna see the world and you give me bands. I'ma heat it up and make you be my fan. I see you in the stands, now you wanna be my fan. I'll change your name, I guess I think for now I'll call you Stan.
Every time I flow, I'ma go dumb. These other rappers hella lame, looking so sus. I'm glowed up, you see me shine, why you mad? I'm just trying to make bands like I'm Diddy back in 01. Every time I flow, I'ma go dumb. These other rappers hella lame, looking so sus. I'm glowed up, you see me shine, why you mad? I'm just trying to make bands like I'm Diddy back
check it
in
out,
01.
So dumber than a broke sucker with no budget trying to mold culture. Oh, bummer. No hunger means you won't love the way you gon' suffer. All I need is like 8 more minutes brainstorming to take your thunder. The fact that I out-rap rappers rapping for a paycheck, man, there really ain't no wonder. Guaranteed by the time you hear this, I'ma be a billionaire twice. Probably bored out of my mind, trying to find a brand new life. Money can't fix everything, but it makes things nice. Swear them words so true, bet I'm on the rise. Check it out, look, I feel on top of the world and I know nobody can stop me on earth. See the body can rock it, I watch how they topple, then every time I come, I'm dropping a verse. Like let's put your whip in reverse, we figure the fuck how you fit in a hearse. My flow with no joking, no blowing, no doja. My glow is so golden and pure. Man, I'm out this world, finna interstellar with these spacey flows. And they hate me so much, they losing money, trying to find a way just to make me broke. And the radio won't play my shit, but I don't even care, cause that's the way it goes. I'ma have to do what I have to do, till they can't dispute that I ain't the GOAT.
Every time I flow, I'ma go dumb. These other rappers hella lame, looking so sus. I'm glowed up, you see me shine, why you mad? I'm just trying to make bands like I'm Diddy back in 01. Every time I flow, I'ma go dumb. These other rappers hella lame, looking so sus. I'm glowed up, you see me shine, why you mad? I'm just trying to make bands